Capitalism has enslaved us to sugar then, and we continue to be slaves to sugar now. Capitalism is an economic system of the US and many other countries in which the means of production, that is, your resources, land, factories, machinery, anything needed to produce a product and therefore profit, including human labor itself, is privately owned by a few, always disregarding the needs of the many. According to the International Monetary Fund, the essential feature of capitalism is the motive to make profit. The problem with profit made this way is its blatant disregard for human life and the environment. During the Middle Ages, it was confined mainly to European countries that no longer could use feudalism to keep their landowners rich. The sugar trade and industry jump started a worldwide capitalist system. The refined sugar industry kicked off the transatlantic slave trade in the 1500s, where 12 million Africans were shipped to the Western Hemisphere to labor by force. First in the Caribbean sugarcane plantations, and then to labor for other industries such as tobacco and cotton in the North and South Americas. According to The Guardian, greed for sugar and sugar money was a point of origin for slavery in the Americas. But slavery embodied that greed in institutions, plantations, shipping, insurance, capital, that were harder to abolish than slavery itself. The labor of the sugar plantations has been one of the most brutal forms of slavery in history due to harsh working conditions, poor nutrition, disease, and backbreaking labor, among other things. The average laborer died within 7 years. Today, refined sugars is still the number one food commodity worldwide. In 2023, its estimated worth was $66 billion. Although refined sugar is the number one food sold around the world, it has the least nutritional value. America's imperial and corporate power has changed the way the world eats. According to Michael Moss in Salt Sugar Fat, some of the largest companies are now using brain scans to study how we react neurologically to certain foods, especially to sugar. The brain reacts to sugar the same way in which it reacts to cocaine. This addictive quality has moved ice cream companies and cereal companies, for example, to find a common bliss point. The bliss point is when food ingredients, fat, salt, and sugar are combined for optimum concentration, at which the sensory pleasure is at its max. This dictates what we eat and drink more than we realize. Americans alone eat 3 times the recommended amount of sugar per day, mostly through processed foods, leading to obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, which are all very much related to each other, but of which African Americans are in the lead. The greed of capitalism doesn't allow for the people that run these corporations to have a conscience. Capitalism drives them to win, defeat, and get the most out of the free market at our expense. If you're addicted to sugar, it may not be by accident. To learn more, visit us at TheNMP.org. Please like, follow, and subscribe for more videos like these.